Hey, good morning, guys. This is Greg with Palin Music, and welcome to What's on the Bench. Hey, Rufus, what's on the bench? What are we working on today?
We have a tenor saxophone, an old 10M, is it?
It is.
Yeah, it's a 10M. This might have been, well, it's been relacquered.
Okay.
First off, and we can tell this by the engraving.
Right.
It's quite shallow now.
Sure.
It should be crisp, It was engraved.
Right.
But it's quite dulled, and that's because of the buffing process. I don't know if this was satin silver plated originally or lacquer.
Probably lacquer would be my guess. I mean, I can't imagine why they would buff and lacquer a silver horn, but,
Oh,
stranger things have happened for sure.
that's right. And so, of course, that will dull the engraving.
Yeah.
And that's kind of a giveaway. There's other tells as well.
Sure.
Little soft areas that have been rounded by the buffing process, but
Right.
that's not important.
Okay.
This is a horn worthy of a restoration, a repad at the very least.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
I play one of these myself. Mine is silver, actually.
Oh, okay.
I've got a vintage 10M just like this. Mine's got the silver finish on it, and mine was supposedly a military horn because it's got U.S. engraved at the bottom of the bell there, which is I haven't been able to get like full provenance on it, but it's a really cool horn. Yeah, I absolutely love it. These old cons just have a great, nice, big, fat sound. So yeah, good stuff.
I agree. And not just because I had one too in high school.
Oh, okay,
but,
right.
But I did a later model.
Nice.
But it served me well. It never worked, but it served me well.
Well, okay, I like it. So we're doing obviously like a full mechanical restoration, at least on this, right?
Yes, that's right. So obviously the pads have been pulled off.
Right.
All the mechanism, the body's been cleaned. We'll look at the tone holes later.
Okay.
But right now we're going to try to fit some keys.
Oh, okay.
Before we get into this, though, I'm going to talk about a bass clarinet briefly, and then we'll come back to the tenor for the remainder of the
Oh, okay,
time.
cool.
Just to mix things up a bit.
Yeah, why not?
Okay, so what we have here is the lower joint of a bass clarinet. This is an African blackwood.
Yeah, I was going to say, it
And,
looks like a nice clarinet, or a nice wood one anyway.
Yes. We've taken off the keys here on the bottom stack. This is like so.
Right.
It has a few cracks in it here. You probably can't see,
Okay.
but it'll be obvious in a little bit. Now I'm going to take off this this band, this ferrule. It's halfway off. It's a bit tight, as it should be. There we go. And oh, look at what we have here.
Oh my gosh.
So
Yeah, that's more than just a crack.
so this is messed up. We're going to take care of this. This is going to be a socket job,
Okay.
right? So what we're going to do with this, I've already taken careful measurements, everything, tone holes, where these holes are for a post. A post has been removed, and right. Yes. How do I describe this? We're going to put this on the lathe and take this down, and it's going to look like a tenon actually on this end. We won't go all the way down, but the socket will be gone. The socket goes into about right before the tone hole, right? And this is our candidate socket replacement. Just a nice billet of blackwood. This is how you're going to get them. We turned this down into a lathe, into a shape something like this. This happens to be Delrin, but just for illustration's sake, right? We're going to make something like this. It'll have a hole in there, and the hole will be the new socket. And this will match into the tenon of the upper joint. And since this is taken down, this will end up sliding over, and this will be the new piece, you see. We need to put a tone hole in here to match this tone hole, make everything look like nothing happened, and that's it. That's the short story.
Wow.
And maybe next week I'll have this done, and I'll show you the completed project.
Awesome.
We'll put this away for now.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah, that's quite the undertaking. That'd be cool to see how that turns out.
All right, back to the saxophone. Oh, let me put this
yeah.
away.
Yeah, don't want to lose that.
Yeah, okay.
Bucket o' keys.
That's right. what I'm going to do now is just separate these keywords: upper stack, lower stack, others. There's a guard. Look at that fancy G sharp key.
Nice.
Yeah. Lower stack. Bottom. More lower stack. Upper stack. Not upper stack. Okay. Oh. I think that's a G sharp triller. We'll find out.
Or is that your biz key?
I think it's a G sharp triller.
Okay.
We're gonna find out soon. Yeah, we're gonna find out together. There's so many varieties, ways of doing things. Here we go. Here's our biz key.
Oh, okay. There you go. Yeah.
Looks like some burnt lacquer, or rather, the finger pearl's been burnt.
In the process of putting a pad in or something in the
Yeah.
past?
It might be just discoloration. Well, all that will be found out in time. We'll take care of these things in turn. Here we go. And this looks upper stack to me. Lower stack. We're done.
All right.
We're going to look at the lower stack.
Now, did you have to do any body work to this before we start fitting
Oh.
keys? Like, was there any damage to it, or like
Yes.
a bend to the body or anything like that?
This was caved in
Oh, okay.
right here. We had significant dents. I didn't take pictures before. Too bad. That's all right.
Oh well.
I prepare every day. I can take pictures anytime, I suppose. But right, the dent work has been done.
Nice.
Or most of it. This was quite a challenge down here. This is caved in, the bottom keel, the bow guard, whatever you want to call this. And it was a challenge to get the dents out without removing it.
Yeah.
It's much easier, you can imagine, to unsolder this keel,
Oh sure.
get at the dents, put it back on, but it's time consuming and therefore a bit costly.
Yeah.
And we were able to effect repairs without doing that.
Nice. Most common area for dents on a saxophone down on that bow section for sure.
Yes.
Yeah,
That's-
I mean,
that's been my experience.
oftentimes, especially on overhauls, you'll see a flat surface there where they've just smashed it on the ground or set it down wrong or whatever. Yeah, it happens all the time.
As far as the body being bent, I always assume it is
Well, there you go.
until I check it off and find out that it's not.
Yeah.
Right. Take corrective measures if it is. Done deal. It doesn't happen that fast, but there we have it.
Excellent.
The saxophone geometry is strange. The instrument is it's shaped how it's shaped.
Right.
So it's really hard to see when something's straight or not. But we can sight down the posts and see if they're in line.
Okay.
Sometimes you can see them just deviating like this, left or right, or this way. All the planes are in action here. We will put the screw rods in, the long ones especially, and that'll tell us a lot,
Okay.
whether they're lined up or not. Okay, but back to the lower stack. Let's see what's going on here. Okay, and let's see. I believe this is it here. There we go. All right, this is our candidate rod. When this rod in particular, any rod of this length is on the bench, on the screw board, I do put something here because it's really close to this.
You'll poke your eye out.
I've gotten a few close calls, and all right, here we go. Okay, right away, this key is stodgy. Doesn't want to move freely. We'll deal with that. We're going to check the rest here. Okay, not bad, but not good. We'll take care of that. All of these are rough.
Now, is that a problem with the rod or with the key?
That's a good question. I must rule out.
Sure.
I suspect everything, and just rule things out, take corrective measures in the process.
Okay.
But that's a good question because it is the rod. There's just a lot of rust here. And I'm gonna have to turn my back on you for a second and take care of this.
While he's doing that, I'll entertain you. I don't know how I'll entertain you, but we'll figure it out. Oh, no, I know what I was going to say while he's doing that. I saw a video the other day kind of explaining the difference between modern horns and vintage horns. And in the case of this tenor sax, you can see traditionally all of the tone holes were in a straight line on a vintage saxophone. And so the key mechanism, because of that, the ergonomics were a little, less comfortable. And Selmer changed all that with the Mark VI, where they took the right hand key tone holes and shifted them to the right a little bit, so they are no longer in line with each other, but made it a much more comfortable and ergonomic playing position, which kind of, in a sense, created obsolescence amongst the vintage horns. Now, vintage horns still have an amazing sound and feel that modern horns don't. So there's still thousands of people playing vintage horns because of the way they sound. Not necessarily because of the way they feel ergonomically, but sound-wise, they're still a force to be reckoned with, so to speak. But for modern horns, they're all going to have that offset tone hole arrangement to make it a much more ergonomically comfortable instrument to play. So kind of a cool little piece of history there for you.
That's right. Right. If you've been on modern horns, mostly, and you go back to a vintage horn, they feel funny.
Yeah, for sure. Takes some getting used to.
If you're a doubler, used to playing all kinds of different instruments, it's not so much a problem because you're just used to whatever.
Just playing whatever you get.
Playing everything from piccolo to bari sax. Right. This has been cleaned.
Nice.
We've got that little rust off there, and we're going to see what these keys are doing. Smooth.
Yeah, much
They're
better.
beautiful. They feel great too. The keys have been cleaned, obviously. Even after the ultrasonic cleaning, we'll go inside with pipe cleaners.
Sure.
Sometimes there's something stubborn in there. I should mention also, this is the old nitrocellulose lacquer.
Okay.
Lacquer. The lacquer these days mostly is epoxy, a clear epoxy, much more durable,
Yeah.
much more resistant to flame, but we still call it lacquer. Why not? But this is the old nitrocellulose, and this will very sensitive to heat. Anti-cleaning procedures if one's not careful. Okay, and was this one? Oh, this one's severely bent.
Oh, I can even see it. Yeah.
Yeah, when you can see it, it's bent. All right, this takes a while, so I might not do this here, but I'm going to give it a stab. This is going in this far to here, almost all the way to the end.
Okay.
Another centimeter to go or so. And from this end, the rod only goes in this far to halfway. So I'm going to split the difference between those 2 points and just bend this with my hand, unbend it rather, and try to get this lined up somehow. Okay.
Not quite.
Yeah, age-old eye hand. You really can't beat that. Yeah, take that, AI.
There you go.
All right. And this is much better already. I can force it through if I wanted to, but I'm not. I'll do the rest later, off camera. This is a bit hard to watch, but it's mostly there. But the 80-20 rule,
Yeah.
you can get 80% of it really quick. That last 20% takes 80% of the time.
Right. Sure.
All right, we'll put this aside. All right, we're going to attempt to reassemble here. Let's see what's going on here. This may be the upper stack rod. No. It can get confusing. Here's the upper stack rod. We're fine. Let's put this back. Yeah, this is how this job goes. It's, I suppose, most any job, it's problem solving divided by time. Yes.
There you go.
And you're okay. Okay. We're gonna put this back here, and I'm gonna just concentrate on the keys
Okay.
a little more. And okay, yeah, these were a little dirty after all. If I don't do this now,
You'll regret it later.
right? Yeah, it just won't get done. And the reason you want to get rid of all the old stuff out of here is it's going to act like a lapping compound, right? And mixed in with whatever new oil you put in, it'll just start getting larger and larger, the hinge tubes, over decades, of course. But the key where it gets loose, it gets sloppy, you don't know what's going on. You start blaming yourself, the reed.
You
Just need some attention.
get all that extra play in there, and it just makes it not fun.
Yes, it's not fun, and it's insidious. I know this happens,
Yeah.
but I don't know what's happening to my horn. I'm just not feeling good about it. Finally, I'll bring my personal instrument to the bench. Well, no wonder, you know.
Well, that's like with my clarinet. I was playing it a couple weeks ago, and I was like, man, my keys haven't moved this much in quite a while. Now there's all kinds of play in the keys, so getting that all tightened up. Pretty excited about that, actually. Looking forward to it. Got some fresh new pads on these, I see. With the domed boosters on there. Just looking at the new pads on there.
Yes. Wanted to make sure I found the neck.
Oh yeah, the neck's good. You want to make sure you have one of those.
I have overhauled it. This is 20 years ago. Overhauled the saxophone. At the very end of it, the neck was not in the case.
Ah.
I didn't bother to check. So since then, I always check. Okay, let's take this screw off here. Or if you leave the neck to last, at the very end of the job, you'll find out that it's quite damaged here. And then, oh my goodness, it throws your time frame off.
Sure.
The customer's calling, where's my horn? And you're going to stay late that night. All right, let's put this away here. And, right, let's put this here.
Yeah, I was gonna say you've actually got the rod in the neck screw hole there.
Yeah, that's okay.
It's fine.
It has its own recognizance. I
Persona,
suppose.
yeah, sure.
Oops, I'll come back there. We do have to put this on at some point. A post has fallen off.
Oh, that's right. Yeah, I saw that.
And this is what threw me off. I'm trying to get these rods in there. Okay. All right. Okay. And this explains why I'm having a bit of awkwardness with this key work. Because the post is missing. But also because unusually this upper stack rod does not come in from the top. It comes in from the bottom, right? And it came in from the bottom on the missing post. That threw me for a bit. Okay. Let's take a look here. Okay. This way. Very good. All right. We'll put this back. Now I got to look for something, so I'll be back again.
Okay.
All right.
Have a good time. So you can see with the pads on this horn, we've got the I don't know what that looks like if I'm zooming in. Whoa! Leather pads with the domed tone boosters on there, so that's what'll be going on this horn. You've got the real mother of pearl key touches there. What else is in here that's exciting that I can talk about? There's just all kinds of things. Just love these old horns. so much fun. The necks are always a trick, because if your neck is what they call pulled, where the neck has been basically pulled down and bent, that can cause all kinds of ergonomic issues in there, and it's a mess trying to get those straightened out and round again and keep that airflow going properly. So, yeah. All right.
And this was, by the way, it was pulled down.
Oh, was it pulled down a little bit? Yeah.
So we've got it down mostly. And like you said, this does need attention. The tenon here
Yeah.
is it. You know, we can measure. It's not going to be concentric. It's going to be oval a bit, and it's not going to interface with the receiver very well. Oh, I should point out, analogous to that bass clarinet we have just seen, I'm going to make a new receiver. This is going to be tossed. It's just too wonked.
Yeah, it's all
stretched,
wallered out,
It's weird.
as we call it.
That's right. And even if this was perfect, which it's not going to interface here very well at all. So, more careful measurements with the tenon. I'll measure the bore, and I'm going to make a new receiver. Chunk of brass, and you know, put it on the lathe. Take careful measurements. I'll reproduce these little cosmetic lines. That doesn't take any time at all, and I'll probably end up making a new tenon here, so that it matches perfectly.
Okay.
Getting an airtight seal is essential.
Yeah, oh, absolutely.
I mean, imagine tolerating a leak on your palm key, or a leak here and there, a leaky octave key on your saxophone. You wouldn't, you know, you do something about it. But this is overlooked. I mean, how does one know, right, unless you're a tech, that these can leak as well? This interface, that is, right? And there's ways to test this to get them airtight.
Oh, yeah, you can see how wallered out that is.
Right. Okay.
Wallered, is that a real word? I just made that up.
That's okay. Yeah, it sounds good. Rolls off the tongue very
Rolls
nicely.
off the
Yeah.
tongue very nicely.
All right. So what I'm going to do now is attempt to take these springs off, and we'll solder this on later. But I want to take the springs off now. It can be a bit of a challenge when you get to see me fumble around a bit. All right.
And so why do the springs need to come off in order to put the post on?
They're going to interfere with things.
Okay.
They will. And because of the heat necessary to have this soldered onto the body, the soft solder melts approximately 430, 450 degrees. That could mess up the temper of the springs.
Oh, yeah, okay, that makes sense.
They'll just turn into spaghetti, right? They'll look firm if they're not.
Then you'll have to replace them anyway, yeah.
That's right, that's right. So we're going to take them off. Uh-huh. And, oh. This is a con, so this has the little set screws in the post. You can't see this, and they're hard to see live and in person. But most of these posts that have a pivot screw, they have another screw inside this way to lock in the pivot screw. Let's get that out.
Need the tiniest of screwdrivers for that job.
Yeah, these are the tiniest screws we have to work with. Look at that. Okay. Mercifully, it's not frozen in with rust.
Yeah, that's good.
And we're going to put this here on our magnet.
Clink.
We'll get a view of this. Here we go. All the screws are here on a magnet. They're not going anywhere. It's so easy to lose, especially those little ones. All right. Now we can take out the pivot screw.
Yeah, those set screws were a good idea in concept, but they are the bane of the existence of most repair techs.
Yeah.
They are just an absolute pain to deal with.
That's right. At least the ones left in the horn.
Yeah, a lot of techs will just take them out and throw them away. It's like, we don't need these in here anymore.
That's right. All right. We need to take off the springs. We'll need this. And we'll need this. So I'm going to grip this, about 3 centimeters away from the post. And I'm going to open this up. These are parallel jawed. And we're going to grab here and push. There we go. Okay, already it's come out.
Yeah,
okay.
That came out easy. Okay, nice.
Put that there. See, this is the post upper stack. There's a better spot for it. We'll put it here. That's what all these little holes are for here. There we go. And same with this one. Right. All right. That came out.
Yeah, nice and easy. I like it. Specialized tools make light work of many of these things.
We'll put that on there.
I got it for you.
Excellent. Thank you, Greg.
There's actually not a hole there. There's just dots for the hole.
It may go on the magnet. Yeah.
Well, we can do that.
Excellent.
All right, there you go.
Okay. And while I'm at it, I'm going to clean off the bottom of the post. It has the old solder still on there. And look at that. I don't know what that is. Oh, it's some sort of glue? Yeah, some sort of a, maybe old shellac.
Glue or burnt lacquer, yeah.
That's something our cleaning solutions can't get off. Essentially a wax coating. Nothing's going to get through that.
Huh.
Just mechanical abrasion. All right, let's get rid of this old solder. And here we go. Okay, there it goes.
Nice.
Again, with this old nitrocellulose lacquer, you can burn the lacquer.
Right.
It just goes crispy really quickly. Boom, like a brush fire. Just you've made more work for yourself. Okay, let's put that down over there to cool. And we must do the body as well. Let's get rid of the old solder. I have to worry about unsoldering the
The post next to it, sure.
Yes, it happens. If it does, no big deal. There we go. Okay, we're successful. The solder can be stubborn. I'm going to stop there. And any more heat will damage the lacquer. I'm going to stop and I'm going to take off this remnant solder with just my fingernail. That's another good way is a popsicle stick, because you're not going to harm the lacquer, and it's stout enough to get rid of the solder. Mostly, sometimes you don't want to use a scraper. All right, here we go. There we go. There we go. Very nice. A little more.
Got it.
Yeah. Looks like some lacquer came off a little bit down there. Maybe. I think so. Well, we can spot lacquer that. Looks like it's off many little spots. Okay. Oh, alcohol is a no-no on the old lacquer. It'll cloud it up, make it milky white sometimes. It doesn't like alcohol.
Good to know.
You can mess up the finish that way. And anything with ammonia in it, the brass is not like ammonia. It messes it up. I think Windex might have some ammonia in it.
Yeah.
If you're trying to clean your sax, bare brass we're talking about is protected by the lacquer. But with the bare brass, anything with ammonia will mess things up. Turns purple, actually.
Yeah, not good.
Bit, right. Okay. Now, where were we? I'm a bit all over the map today.
That's all right.
This is how it's going to be.
Well, and actually, we're at about time there, so we don't have to force the issue to go any further on this. But yeah, that's a lot going on there, so that's exciting to see. Be really cool to see how that bass clarinet tenon turns out, and see what this thing looks like here in a week or so. And yeah, So we'll come back and see y'all next time. Thanks for watching. What's on the bench with Rufus? We'll see you next time. Have a good day. Bye-bye.